Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Going to scramble now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense moving into a bunch formation. To throw, it's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Tease. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That's an important first down on that running play. Short throw complete to the tight end.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Receiver in motion now. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks loose at the 45. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Reed. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield and pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That moves the ball to a 35, another first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
This one down at the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Second down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Tailback with another carry. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Catch made on the left side. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Receiver left alone. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Finds room at the 30. And bulldozing his way through. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Reed. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Sellers. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Play action here on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. Hands off to the left. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge.
And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in a split backfield now. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Testing the right side here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Trying to extend the play. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up. So early contact for the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass, it's Reed. He pulls in the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
6th play of the drive coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Cut quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And the receivers got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gives it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.